машине пробка 8 километров, где-то часов на... говорят, что где-то часов на...
Das ist Halbend.
Hauptsache, dass Leute müssen leben. Das ist Hauptsache. Ich weiß nicht, was es noch wird.
We've seen people crossing by car, crossing by foot. Many people that are coming in from across the border in Lviv are coming to the town of Michigan by a train. I'm here in front of the train station. And inside, we've seen families, nurses, the elderly, the officers, are now the government has estimated 1,000 people by this morning have crossed. Now that's a jump of almost 70,000 count since last night. To give you a sense of how quickly things are changing on the ground inside Ukraine, that's a large number, and the government here is expecting more. Speaking to the people inside, one of the things that has been found most perhaps disturbing is many of the young women that are here with children, unfortunately, their partners, their husbands, behind who were going to scrimped into the Ukrainian army to help to push back the Russian invasion, to help continue to fight off the Russian invasion. But one of the most disturbing things perhaps they were saying is that Kiev, what's happening in Kiev, that is for many here a foregone conclusion. They think it's only a matter of time before the attack falls, and they think towns like are bound to be.
Тяжело, конечно, очень тяжело. С одной стороны, хорошо, что мы уже в безопасности с дочкой, а с другой стороны, очень тяжело быть на расстоянии.
Shalom, give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles for the invocation of knowledge. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahshua for putting the spirit of the elders and apostles guarding this truth of knowledge. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, the water for putting the spirit of the elders and apostles regarding this truth of knowledge. And the men on down for this truth of knowledge. Call Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Rakakadash, give all praise Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Rakakadash. This was relating to mass exodus, people fleeing regarding the draft, relating to Russia. A few articles. Example here, Russian military call up sparks a major exodus. Exodus is what? A departure. So you have a massive departure regarding the people because of the draft. Mass exodus, Russian students being rounded up, forced to enlist. Because you had some that were on buses ready, pretty much enlisting. Go get enlisted, you know. Then you have some are fleeing to other countries. For example, neighboring countries like Finland. For example of this, Russian deserters welcome to Europe. The borders of Finland they were going to avoid from to enter in the draft. So they're fleeing, man. Deserters. Russian mobilization of the reservists spurred protest and mass exodus. People were protesting regarding what? The draft, man. Pretty much the mass conscription, man, which is that draft.
Exodus.
Mass departure of people, especially immigrants, man. Withdrawal, evacuation, leaving. So that's what the people, they withdrawing from their country, evacuating quickly, getting out of Dodge, leaving quickly, they're exiting out of there, man. Fleeing, retreating, escaping. Because where they're escaping from, the draft, being drafted, man. Like I did a video previously, this draft would be like the Vietnam, it'd be equivalent to Vietnam, unconstitutional, pretty much unconstitutional, unjustified war, man. So these people in Russia, they're not shalaku in the noise in the background. They're not on board with them getting drafted in this war, man. Because this Ukraine war is be equivalent to the Vietnam War. It's an unjustified war, you know, and they don't want to and they don't want to die from it. You know, I mean, people don't want to. Younger, they don't want to die from this war, man. They see for what it is, man. Shalak, for searching for words. You know, they see for what it is. So these people are fleeing, man. They depart. They doing what they can take. They doing whatever they can do to get away from that draft, man. From getting, being part of that draft, man. Going to other countries, Europe, or whatever the case might be, man. Just like they did in previous wars, man, when they didn't want to partake in certain things. All right, let's get some scriptures. Ecclesiastes 3:8, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, a time of peace. So we're in a time of war, man. Also, Putin's declaring he'll use nuclear weapons, and he's not bluffing. And the U.S. warns him about if he does that, man. So we have any tension between these nations, man. This stuff was going on in this world. These people around here partying and a bunch of nonsense, man. They don't know things is going on across globally, man. You know what I mean? But that's that spirit of this place, man. You know, these people are in that spirit of marriage, given to the functionalities of this society. While across thousands and thousands of miles, things are happening, man. That's why 1 Thessalonians 5:3, when they say peace and safety, and sudden destruction comes. Why sudden destruction comes? Because it's going to come like a thief in the night on these people, man. Because they think everything's a joke and everything is funny all the time. They don't understand the severity of what's going on in this society, man. That can ultimately, directly, indirectly affect them, even here, man. Because that draft and stuff that can happen here, man, and it will happen here, man. Let's get back to the scriptures. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but the sword. That sword is the judgment. Luke 12:51. Think not that I come to send peace, but I say nay, rather division. So that sword, the division, the fire, go with 12:49 of Luke. think that come to sin, peace, the fire already be kindled, man. So the fire is being kindled, man. That spirit of the sword, the spirit of the vision, the spirit of that fire is being set forth, man, upon this earth, man. So the Lord is not sending. He's not sending these things. He's not sending a time of peace on this earth, man. You know, it's a certain spirit of division, a certain spirit, a dynamic that's being set, a vibration that's being set on this earth, man. But a lot of people are going to be in the dark, so that's why it's going to catch them like that thief in the night, man. Shalakia for the noise in the background. These are people, you know. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. So you're going to hear of wars. You're going to hear rumors of wars, man. See that ye be not troubled. Be not troubled, be not dismayed. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So these are the things that has to come to pass, man. These are the things, a part of prophecy that has to be fulfilled, man. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. So you see these superpower of kingdoms, superpowers of nations being set forth, man. They're going against one another. Ezekiel 38 is being precursively played out. Joel 3, third chapter, is being precursively played out, man. Ezekiel 38 relates to the Russia and its guards and its bands. That's the nations that's going to ban and be banned, and Russia be a guard to these other nations, man, against U.S. and its allies. That's going to be guard to them, man. That's Ezekiel 38. So we've seen the precursors of it happening, man. You see and hearing rumors of wars and hearing the wars and rumors of wars. Russia making threats, they'll do certain things. U.S. is warning them not to do it, man. So you hearing the wars and the rumors of wars, these different tensions of nations, man. Tensions in these nations, man. These are the beginnings of sorrows. Though my battle axe weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy the kingdoms. So the men of the Lord are going to participate in that. Ultimately, Yahweh Shai going to break these nations, man. You know, he's going to break them, man. Isaiah 2 and 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, as Yahweh Shai, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks, agricultural material. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation. So it's going to be a time where it's not going to be no more war. That's what that is. Right now, you're going to hear wars and rumors of wars. These people are going by their normal functions, but that's part of what has to be fulfilled, man. Scripture says they will be like given into marriage and doing pretty much the functionalities of society, the days of Noah, where they be given to marriage, given into marriage. So they doing the normal functionalities of the lot that's given to them, man. That's why they're like oblivious to what's really going on, because that's their lot. They're playing their role, man. This is a movie, man. This is a spiritual movie, man, of Yahweh Bashim Yashad. And he set up parts and pieces to everybody playing their parts, man. Just like you will see in a movie, man. Everybody has their lot, some good, some bad. But everybody has their lot, their role, man. So that's what you're seeing, man. This is a life of a spiritual movie, as you see, man. It is joy to the just to do judgment, which is the righteous, but the destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. That's the wicked, man. That's the ones specifically in power, man. They're workers of iniquity, man. Ezekiel 7:25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace. So when they seek peace, or they say when they seek peace and safety, then what? That destruction comes. Sudden destruction comes. So this correlates with 1 Thessalonians 5:3. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace. So they're going to seek peace, but destruction is going to come, man. And there shall be none, man. There's not going to be no peace in that time, man, because the things that's going to be going on in society, man. Mischief shall come upon mischief, rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priests and the counsels from the ancients. So there's going to come a time where they're going to seek certain things, they're not going to find it, man. Seek knowledge to and fro, man. Daniel, they're not going to be able to find it, man. The king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with desolation. And the hands of the people of the land shall be troubled. So the hands of the people of the land, they're going to be in trouble, man. The state of condition, the things that's going on in society, it's going to be trouble, man. And I will do unto them after their ways, according to their deserts, and will judge them, and they shall know that I am the Lord. So that's what's going to happen upon the people, man. For the Lord is known by the judgment he executes. He's angry at the wicked every day. Psalms 7:11. Psalms 9:16, man. The Lord he's known by his judgment he executes. That's why scripture says he persuade men because of the fear of the Lord. Why? Because of his judgment, man. 7:11, he's angry at the wicked every day, man. You know, so he's tired of seeing what he's seeing on this earth, man. And that's why he's going to do certain things, man. But everything has its time and season, man. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Everything according to everything according to its time and purpose, according to purpose, time, and the season. Let me get that one. To everything there is a season and time to every purpose under the heaven. So there's a season and a time according to that season, according to the purpose under the heaven. So the Lord has his time, specifically his time and date, man. that he'll do certain things accordingly, man. One more. For the vision is yet for the appointed time. That vision, which is the things that's to come, man, but it's set for appointed time. Everything according to its time and season, according to its purpose. It's Ecclesiastes 3:1. But at the end it shall speak. And it's speaking now regarding prophecy, man. And it's going to speak even more related to judgment and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Because it will surely come. It will not tarry, so it's not going to wait around. So we have to patiently wait, man. But there's a time and season, certain things are going to happen, man. That was Habakkuk 2 and 3. So everything to its time and season, man. I hope this helps. Shalak, give all praise Yahweh Bashim Yashash. Rakakadash Shalom. This is Ayab, means wolf. Shalom.